Welcome to Rauta, and this time we're gonna talk about some cyber industrial metal, or to quote the band in question, Pulse, dark cyber industrial metal from the future. That is what Pulse is all about, and the album is called Adjusting the Space. On the cover, as you can see, we have a sort of a space creature of some sorts. Maybe it's an astronaut from the future, or some other peculiar character. So let's take a look at this jewel case, which I will just quickly unbox here. Based on the comment that this album is coming from the future, it sounds like future is very retro, like 90s and early 2000s combined. Now, this album is definitely quite an industrial, but it's more like techno meets metal. There are elements from Turmion Kätilöt, Rammstein, and even some Andocean's Cypher era parts. Definitely more electric and kind of a techno and beats and deets and stuff like that than your average metal album, that is, or metal band. And I don't know, this is definitely kind of a unique, rather unusual approach. But then again, I kind of understand why this band is not on Metal Archives, at least yet. Because while it's definitely flirting with, distorted guitars and all that stuff, it's also kind of emphasizing and underlining the point that, hey, we are creating sort of an industrial music. We have elements from techno, we have like a and all that stuff. So it's definitely very much kind of a machine-made versus man-made. I'm even a little bit surprised that they actually have unphotoshopped photos of these members. Or I mean, maybe they are obviously kind of edited and all that stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised to see if they were like computer drawn or at least computer image edited versions of those members of the band. Because I mean, I've seen lots of bands that when they have this kind of unique or at least uncommon idea, they go all the way like, hey, let's do some crazy shit here and all that stuff. Now here's the band's website. Because of Metal Archive site is not for this band anyway, we'll just use this for the backdrop. And here you can see pretty much what's going on, the kind of a space, future themes, cyber themes and all that stuff. And here it says it's currently under maintenance. I don't know what it's supposed to mean with 0 minutes and hours and seconds. Anyhow, this album is out 6th of November, so right about now. Now, when it comes to the quality of music, it's a little bit, not so good. I mean, it's not bad, definitely, because the band knows what they're doing. I mean, all these electric beeps and whatever elements out here, or cyber ideas there are instrumental parts and kind of a machine-made feeling. Musically, like composition-wise, it's not exactly very good. I mean, it tries to be so catchy, but it then again kind of fails to do that, and it starts to sound like it's kind of a gimmick thing. Now, production-wise, I mean, all the soundscape here, well, pretty job well done. Can't really be bitching about when it sounds beeping, when it's meant to be kind of a beeping. But if this is the future, I feel like we're going back in time rather than onwards. So it's a little bit peculiar statement to make about this kind of music. So I feel that, in my opinion, this is very mediocre release in so many ways. Not exactly good metal, not exactly good techno, not exactly good industrial, but rather dull, bland mix of all these styles combined. So very much for a marginal audience making this kind of a unique thing. They probably have some AZs up in their sleeves, but they are not out there. So maybe in the future they will be actually doing the music from the future, but now it seems way too retro to be any good. Thank you for watching. Take a look at the music, decide for yourself. Cheers.